Hello YouTube, I welcome you to this fine video, and this is my Historic Brawl Grand Warlord Radha decklist. Today we're trying to go face and win. It's as simple as that. The commander of the deck, Grand Warlord Radha, has a really special ability where you gain mana for each attacking creature you control. And this mana doesn't empty out of our mana pool when phases and steps end. The way we utilize this in this deck is threefold. First, we play evasive creatures, cards like Tinstry Dodger, Gingerbrute, and Ornithopter. Ornithopter especially is a 0 mana dork essentially when Grand Warlord Radha is out, and has additional synergies with cards like Goblin Banneret, Cavalier of Flames, and Return to the Wild Speaker. The second way we utilize this is by having effects that can be used in during the combat step. For example, Goblin Banneret. When we attack with 4 creatures, which is decently likely to happen, this can pump for +4/+0. So this is a 4/1 during the attack step, if I want it to be. Cards like Cavalier of Flames can activate during the combat step as well. And Skarrgan Hellkite can shoot things. And obviously the great MVP of the deck is Embereth, because this is absolutely disgusting, because you can tap out with all your hasters and still have mana to play Embereth. The third way we utilize the ability of Radha is by having flexible creatures that we are very likely to play after the combat step. Examples of that are pretty much every single creature with Riot. Riot is an amazing keyword for this deck, because before the combat step we can haste it and they give us mana, and after the combat step we don't need the haste and drop them as big as we want them to be essentially. The other flexible creature in this deck is Stone Cold Serpent, because it doesn't really care that you have 3 or 4 mana available, you just drop it and it's there. And also cards like Ghalta, not Grand Warlord, Ghalta the Primal Hunger. So Ghalta is a really nasty big girl, and we can just drop her after the combat step, and it gets especially good with set cards like Goblin Banneret, Cavalier of Flames, and Return of the Wild Speaker, because they grow our team until the end of turn, and we can have amazing turns by doing this. The rest of the deck is trying to utilize cards that can also attack in multiples. For example, Legion Warboss and Kranko Tinstry Kingpin are quite nice. Kranko has also the additional ability of creating more 1/1s, and so does Legion Warboss. So sometimes against control, we have the ability by just playing one single card they have to remove, or it's over for them. And this ability where we can shift gears and don't need to vomit everything on the board is quite handy. Anyways, I think that's it for the deck tech. Oh, one last thing. The mana is horrendous in this deck, because we don't have that good dual lands yet. I'm forced to play a lot of tap lands in this deck. I do play cards like Temple of Abandon, but also Gruul Guildgate, because as you can see, we kind of want to have everything available to us at every single point in the game. As a 1-drop, we want to have red or green, but in the 2-drop side, we want to have double green or red-green. And then in the 3-drop slot, we kind of have everything again by having Anax, Heart in the Forge, and yeah, the color requirements are quite rough in the deck. Anyways, let's jump into the games. I hope you enjoy them. Okay, we are playing against Zakama. So, oh yeah, that's a decent curve, I guess. Yep, I keep that. Ooh, even better. Okay. So, since our opponent is probably just ramping and ramping, I think we have a pretty good shot at this game. Yeah. Play the Legion Warboss. And have the Grand Warlord Radha ready to go. Oh yeah, nice. Let's see. I am about to attack with 4 creatures. This means I can pretty much vomit my entire hand onto the board. Do I actually want to do that though? Let's risk it for the biscuit. If they cannot board wipe us here, we are in a pretty good position to just win. Oh. Yeah. That's a GG. Good game. Yeah, we had lethal with the Goblin Banneret, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was a 13-1 Goblin Banneret at this point. Yeah, good game. Okay, we are playing against Esper, Elayla, and I'm expecting to see a lot of artifacts. Guess what? Okay, this hand does not have red. 2 green, 1 red would be super nice, because Sovereign into Kranko and then Super Kranko. That, considering we're on the draw, I could keep this, because I have, what, 3 chances of drawing a red source? But I'd rather mulligan this. Okay, that is fine. If you have the option in this deck of playing a green source or a red source first, play the green source first, because we do have double green creatures, but we don't have double red creatures in the deck. At least for the 2-drop slot. Let's see. Paradise Druid. Could have also played Fabled Passage on turn 1. I know that it doesn't come into play tapped on turn 4, but in case we draw something like Anax, we could have searched for a mountain on turn 1, because we didn't play anything else there. But let's see. I think I'm going with the Radha into the Lovestruck Beast. Marine. And play 1/1. Okay. Shifting Ceratops will be quite a nice card in the matchup. Is that a fight ability? Yeah, that's a fight ability. But yeah, as I said, Shifting Ceratops will be quite nice and annoying for them to deal with. So let's go with the red source. So the thing is, I am considering of dropping Domri and killing this, and I think this is the correct play. But what do I do afterwards? I would be attacking with 2 more creatures if I do this. Okay, so I have 2 mana, 2 more creatures, that's 5 mana. Yeah, I think that is absolutely fine. Tap it like this. Fight a Lila, because that touch is a bit annoying for us. But yeah, math. Math is hard. Don't do math, guys. Because I was thinking I had 5 mana and could drop the Cavalier now. But I forgot that the Paradise Druid would be dead by then. I think they're going to block the 1/1. They are not going to block the 1/1, which is interesting. So do I think they bought Warboss? Or not? I think this play is quite nice. Oh, so I thought this play was nice, but Domri prevents the Lovestruck Beast from attacking. Because we don't have a 1/1 now. It's still good. Okay, Prison Realm onto the Radha, I guess. Yeah, absolutely fine. Okay. Could drop Radha here again, but we can't do anything with the 3 mana we have available to us if we do that. I think we're going to set up a turn where we just kill our opponent with Cavalier of Flames. Do I want to discard anything? I don't think so. I'm fine with the cards in my hand currently. Should I attack? No. Because if we draw an additional land, we can go... Ew! I am disgusted. This is so bad for us.
Oh, have at it, boys.
Yeah. This is really, really bad for us. Green red. Activate the Cavalier as well. Because we have so many small creatures, this is going to straight up kill a few of our creatures like Gingerbrute now. Cavalier of Dawn, killing the Cavalier of Flame. Oh no. Hushbringer. Don't think that's too relevant. Yeah, the Ethereal Absolution is annoying. I think this is a turn where we just cycle the Gingerbrute. That is an oops. We should have fought the Hushbringer first.
We are the many.
Yep. So we punted a bit there. We could have drawn 1 more card. The Layla comes down now, because it's safe for Layla to do so. Domri will likely die. I'm fine with you attacking, to be honest. Oh, sweet. Yeah, let's do it like this. That's a nice draw.
Bustin' heads is my bread and butter.
Go with the Ceratops. Yep, draw a card. Give the Ceratops haste. And attack with the team. Yeah. Do it like this. The L side gives protection. Oh. And give trample as well. So what does our opponent get back? Artifact or enchantment. Yeah, that's the L side. To protect everything. Pretty much any draw here is fine, because even if it's just a land, we can play Radha. And if we are really good at Magic, we can have a land and then Ghalta on top, because Radha draws us a card, and we have enough power to play a 2-mana Ghalta. This is bad though. At least the Shifting Ceratops has protection from blue. But I can't go through the night token with it. Okay. Oh, I don't draw cards anyways, because they are in the graveyard before they die to Ethereal Absolution. That's great. And this Shifting Ceratops is like holding us in this game, really. Give that reach. Oh, come on. Lock here. I think we're dead anyways. Close game. The Ethereal Absolution just messed us up big time. That's a good game. On to the next one. Okay, we are up against Gadwick the Wizened, or Chadwick as we know and love him. Oh, that is a curve. Yes. Do like that. Play Llanowar Elves in turn 1. Oh yes. Beautiful. Do I play the Robber or the Saffarin? Saffarin is more pressure onto the opponent. Okay. I expect our opponents to hold up counterspells. Fine if they counter this. Because that's not that valuable to us. Okay. Heck with you. Okay, so I'm going to buff the creature that is least valuable to us. And even though the Pult Collector... Well, no, I'm buffing the Pult Collector because it is 1 mana essentially, and we can replay it again if they bounce it. Land. Yep, they bounced the Pult Collector. And I can now replay it. And I wouldn't have been able to do that with the Robber of the Rich. Okay, so that sleeps. And attack with the team. What are we getting from the top of our deck? Let's see. Another land. And this is where Riot really shines, because we can just put a +1/+1 counter on our creature now. And our opponent is really under a lot of pressure right now. And we can drop the Questing Beast to round it all off next turn. Don't think I'm even that scared of sleep effects, because that's just delaying the inevitable. Sleep into River's Rebuke, yeah, that's the card. Or Flood of Tears. Just mass bouncing our board, but we can still recover from that easily. It just takes a bit of setup. Drawn from Dreams, that really tells us that our opponent is desperate. But I also think that they're dead, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're dead to the Questing Beast. It's a good game. No, there, this. Yep, that is fine. Perfect. Add insult to injury. And yeah, that was a pretty decent game. We didn't draw the nut draw with the Ornithopter, but damn, it was close. And we just really killed our opponent. And they didn't do a lot. So yeah, good game. On to the next one. We are playing against Tezakhanov, or Zov. So let's see, what are we drawing? Yeah, this is absolutely fine. Yeah, let's keep it. I will... No, thank you. I will crack the Fabled Passage now, because I don't have a 1-drop, and I'm going to search for a mountain, so the Castle Embereth comes into play untapped. Next turn will be pretty uneventful by playing the Robber of the Rich. Yeah. Root on Craig, Robber of the Rich. And after that I have a few choices to make. I could consider dropping Domri and fighting the Priest of Forgotten Gods. I could also set up my Chandra. Okay, let's see. If I play Chandra now, next turn I will attack with 4 creatures. But in the current situation, that doesn't change too much. Because I only have 3 drops in hand. This means that if I drop the Legion Warboss now, I can attack with the... They will probably block the token now, so I have 1/1/1 token, a 2/2 and Radha next turn to attack with. If I play Domri and fight the Priest, Domri will likely die. Because I think I won't block with the Robber of the Rich. And also I'm likely to just attack, because it's a 3/2 after I play Domri. Tough choice, I believe. Also, Chandra is kind of unprotected. Do I attack with the Robber of the Rich? Or essentially 1 free damage, but I sacrifice a 1/1, like I sacrifice a 2/2 to have a 1/1 because they will likely block the Robber. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so Call hits the field, nothing unexpected here. play this. And I'm playing the Questing Beast on top. They do have pretty good blocks though. So maybe playing Radha this turn wasn't even the correct choice. They don't block the Legion Warboss? Interesting. I am not sure why they would do that. Maybe also playing Questing Beast over Grand Warlord Radha this turn was correct, and then just attack with the Questing Beast. Probably better play. Grim Physician. Killing the Warboss. So it didn't matter, but I don't think there was a reason why they would have done it like that. Just to be fancy, right? Yep. I think I will kill the Taser Karlov. That slows them down considerably. Sacrificing the Questing Beast. Because if I sacrifice the Questing Beast here instead of Radha, I can attack and drop the Claymore Shaman to protect my Domri. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Ew. That is very disgusting, but also manageable. The reason for that is that we can follow up with Chandra and just kill the Liliana. Whoa. Still, same play about to happen.
Come and destroy.
You. Since we have the Domri, we can kill the Liliana. We would like to top deck something resilient or a draw engine or whatnot. Okay. That is not a draw engine. Should I fight the Taser Karlov? Do I feel the need to do that? Because it has yet to be in the command center again, because they let it go to the graveyard and got it back into the hand with the Omen. When I kill it, this costs 6, so they can just replay her again. If I attack with everything. I do like the Domri though, especially with the Chandra, so I don't think it's correct to lose that card right now. I don't attack with a Sovereign. Oh, yeah, I think I do attack with Sovereign, just because I can Castle Embereth in my attack step. Probably Taser Karlov on the 2-1. Those blocks are quite correct. So they create 2 1/1s and make Taser Call of huge. They could have, I believe they messed up a bit because they could have stacked the triggers in different order. Ew. That is going to be annoying. We'll taste a call of. Wait. Interesting. You create tokens.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
You enter the battlefield. Wait. Oh no. I think I'm stupid, right? Yeah. Whoops. That wasn't intended at all. It's fine, I guess. Command zone. Will I fight? Damn. Unfortunate. Okay. So I could kill the Taser Call off here with the Rekindling Phoenix. Then they will just replay her again. I think that is correct.
Ravnica deserves its demise.
Okay. And turn. I'm in quite a bad position here. The main thing is that they can just replay Taser Call off and the Vindictive Vampire gains them a ton of life. Oh no. And our Phoenix is gone. They are likely to kill Domri, yep. And I can't even... Oh, like, if I top deck Acolyte, I can replay Radha.
Throw another punch, and you're gonna get burned.
Which is okay, but nothing too special, to be honest.
Don't worry, I brought company.
I think Chandra will die anyways. Attack with everything. I'm just hoping to just top deck something that gets me out of this situation by card advantage. Meaning a, let's say, Great Henge or Guardian Project. Something along those lines. Archive Troll is not one of those cards. So we are in a stalemate, but I think our opponent has the inevitability and our opponent can just sack everything they have. Gain card advantage through the Spark Reaper. Yeah, Spark Reaper. And when they kill this, they could... Amass is always on one creature, but they could sacrifice this, amass 2, put 2 triggers on the stack. And when they do that, let the first one resolve, sacrifice the first zombie army. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Oh no, they didn't. They're just creating a huge 4/4, which is also fine. We're likely going to die here. Gallia doesn't have much, so that is a good game. On to the next one. We are playing against Bolas, and no 1-drop. I think this is still fine, right? Let's see. Yeah, would have been nice to draw the last turn. Happens. Don't know why my opponent is holding up mana. I don't really expect counter spells from a Bolas deck. So what are our options here? We could just play an untapped source, play Radha, and play a Lovestruck Beast token. We could also go with the value route of playing Guardian Project first, but I think this is a matchup where we just want to kill our opponents quickly and don't need the value. We could go with Kranko Tap Source. We could go with Kranko into Lovestruck Beast. Kranko into Lovestruck Beast would allow us to play Radha next turn and play Anax after that, which seems quite appealing. If we just play Radha now and play play a Lovestruck Beast token, what does that do for us? We have 3 attackers and 3 mana, that's 6. What could we do with 6 mana? That 6 mana would be Lovestruck Beast into Anax probably. So quite a tricky decision here. I think I'm fine with playing Lovestruck Beast into Kranko. No escape, okay. So we also played around counter spells, kind of, by doing that play. Yeah, no escape. Didn't really expect to see that card. And this tells us they they have blue, green. Yeah, they had every color anyway, so I guess they have Field of the Dead in hand. Oh, this is tricky. I think I'm fine with just dropping the Legion Warboss now. Attack with both of them. Okay, so our opponent can just drop a land and activate Bolas, which is quite scary. That is also fine. This just hit 2 targets, right? Oh, and they're attacking with Bolas. That's great for us. This means that we can go Radha, attack with everybody, red, green, and drop the Robber of the Rich. And yeah, if they didn't attack with Bolas, we wouldn't have been able to make that play. Oh, they just want to exile Radha, I guess. Which is fine. Okay. So I'm still not that threatened by them. This is a bit awkward because we can only play one card anyways, because we have 5 mana. So we could drop the Guardian Project and then not attack. Like, this is a bad position to attack in. So the question is, do we hasten the Skarrgan Hellkite and lose the ability to activate its ability, essentially? I think that's fine, because we have enough stuff to do with our mana anyways. And we really just want to push the damage. Okay, so this is actually one case where... yeah. This is one case where it's a bit annoying that we didn't put a +1/+1 counter on it, because now it can die to Joda. Oh, interesting. Interesting play by our opponent here. And attack with the team. Yep, that is fine. Ovin's Veto. Sweet, now we have attack step protection, I guess. If they don't kill the robber, which is highly likely. Bolas onto the robber, and Skarrgan Hellkite gets blocked by Joda. Okay. They take 3 damage, that is fine with us. So, Guardian Project versus Anax. I don't want to play the Lovestruck piece, it's too... it's bad against board wipes. So do we want to protect ourselves with Anax against board wipes or with Guardian Project? Guardian Project is more mana efficient. That's why I'm choosing it right now. And it allows us to go... oh shit! Just don't have anything that draws cards, please. Yeah. This is getting problematic. So what else does our opponent have for us? Because for all we know, he could have 6 lands. Aww. Aww. Oh no. I think it is possible that we may lose this game. Yeah. I think that is it, because our Radha costs 8 mana. I'm dropping Anax. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped the Anax, because now I don't have... no. I don't have enough mana. Oh, not the right amount. The right colors of mana. Okay. Oh yeah. Good game. We got stonewalled by Bolas, and then he just had Omniscience into wheel. Good game. Okay, we are up against Merfolk, it seems like. Kumena, Tyrant of Araska. These decks usually go super wide and then just try to kill you. Ah, damn. One more green source and this hand would have been fine, I believe. I mean, I'm on the draw and I could draw, and it's a gamble. If I draw correctly, how strong is this hand? I would drop Farron on 2, they are on the play, so after I drop Farron, they drop Kumena, I can't attack. Well, I can attack with the Claymore Shaman, so that's nice. I can attack, and after that, if I draw another land, Warlord Radha comes down, I attack with 3 creatures, can drop a Grilled Spellbreaker, afterwards. So if I draw 2 lands, one of them is a green source, this hand is probably fine. Let's try it. So I could take the safe play here and just play the Banneret, or I could, because if I drop the Banneret, I will never ever be able to drop Farron onto, which is problematic, but I can still use it to pump itself, so that's fine. And that's a bit more of a safe play in that regard. But it's still not optimal. Murderfolk Mistbinder. They are super unlikely to block this. If they block this, I can pump it. Yeah. And if they don't, I will drop the Paradise Druid. So this is pretty much our land for turn. Oh Lord, bless me with lands. Commander will come down, most likely. If not, and they just pass the turn, this pretty much tells me that they have counterspells available. Oh, interesting. Why would they do it like that? Spell Pierce, maybe? Okay. I have 3 mana. Could play the Cruel Spellbreaker, but to optimize... Like, if I would know that I draw a land, I would probably play Chandra and optimize my Radha by doing that, because it's the most attackers next turn. Chandra also doesn't do damage right now, but I don't think that's too relevant, because they can just block the 1/1s with those 2. I'm not keen on playing the Sopharon because it's mana inefficient. What to do? I think Claymore Shaman is better as a surprise attack. So it's really about those 2. I think I'm just going to play the Chandra and put a loyalty counter onto it.
We can do this together.
They could also try to double attack into the Chandra with their Millfolk Mistbinder and their Soldier Adept. Yeah, mana coming down. So how likely is it that I'm going to block that? Yeah, guess pretty likely. Let's be good at magic and draw land, right?
This is a sparring match.
Damn. I'm not good at magic. I'm just going to play this big old chump blocker.
Fire spreads fast, with help.
Okay. If we don't draw land again, I will probably drop the Rhythm of the Wild. And if they are running counterspells at all, those will be nullified essentially, because creature spells you control can't be countered is quite good against a deck that can counter. Wait. Well, that's great for me. They just drew a card with Commander. So, right, they could have done it in my end step, but so they could block first and then draw cards in my end step. Herald of Secret Streams is a really good card for the deck, though. Oh, there is the land. Perfect. Go with you. And there is no point in attacking with the Radha, because there is no difference with my hand between 1 and... It doesn't matter. 4 and 3 mana. So, and it will get blocked anyway. So, will I play the Rhythm or the Claymore Shaman? Rhythm or Shaman? The Rhythm allows me to play Skarrgan Hellkite to to like put it +1/+1, counter it, and give it haste. The shaman would allow me to just attack with everything and buff my whole board and play Return of the Wild Speaker next turn and just kill him. And I think killing them is quite an effective strategy. I kind of expect my Chandra to die, but also there is a possibility that it won't die. Oh yes, Tatiova. That's great for me, because it doesn't do much against my current board. It does give them card advantage, but if we want to kill them before they can use that card advantage. If they're going to play it safe, they will pass the turn, block, and with blocks. Okay. They don't like. I think I would have just hold off and in response to blocks tap all Merfolks to give everything +1/+1 counters.
Go easy. I'm training here.
But since they did this, I believe they are just dead.
I brought company.
Yeah. Attack with everything. So what do I want? Like, not be able to block. Take the Tatiova. Doesn't matter too much though, I think. Are they just dead? Yeah, if they block here, if they block that. I think they're just dead. Good game. And we could have dropped the Sovereign or the Rhythm of the Wilds afterwards. Pretty decent. Good game. We are playing against Taser Karlov, and I believe we have played this opponent earlier. And yeah. Oh, Ghalta. Oh, Ghalta, so cool in this deck. I just love her. We do have a choice of dropping the Temple of Abandon and then the Barkite Troll next turn, because if we don't, we cannot do that, or just drop the Tin Street Dodger now. But given the fact that if we drop Tin Street Dodger, we don't have anything else to do, I think it's more efficient to drop the Barkite Troll. I am putting the Cavalier on the bottom here, because we have enough stuff to do with expensive cards, like with our mana. We just want to draw lands and go face. A 2-drop or a 3-drop would be optimal. I believe that would quite a nice draw. That is also fine. Funny thing is I can't make this unblockable, because this is a defender. So what do we have here? I think we're just going to do this. This. And do we offer the trade with the Barkite Troll? That is the question. This gets a counter. If we don't offer the trade, we are about to attack with 4 creatures next one, netting us 4 mana. So we're... yeah. If we don't trade, we can drop the Questing Beast guaranteed, and depending on how they block, we can even drop the Ghalta instead. Because we'd rather drop Ghalta than Questing Beast, because the Questing Beast has haste and has value before the combat step. Like, we can drop it before the combat step and gain mana from it. Let's see. Ooh. Does this change things? Tricky. Really tricky. I think I'm going to do this. Attack with those 2? And why not with this, right? Let's see. They could also double block the Great Warlord Radha. Okay. But they chose not to. Resolve all. Resolve. Next. If we drop the rhythm, if we drop the rhythm here, we would have still not been able to play the Ghalta next turn, I believe. Yeah, yes, we would have pre-combat because the questing beast gained the 1/1 counter, so that's 2 mana, and if we top deck a land here, we are kind of punished by this play. Oh, we didn't top deck a land, so that's sweet. Well, so this cannot gain Death Touch Indestructible currently. This can only be blocked by the Taser Call-Off. I could attack with everything, but I think I'm going to hold off the return of the Wild Speaker to either draw 12 cards with Ghalta to drown them in card advantage, or if we have a really big board. So let's move to attacks. I think just attacking the Questing Beast and the the Tinsteed Dodger can be blocked, yeah. Just attacking with that is fine. The reason for that is... if we attack with Radha, they can double block with the Wall and Taser, and Radha just dies. Yep. We are... yeah. Lovestruck Beast, Ghalta. And now we have quite the threatening board. And could possibly just kill them. If they don't do anything too big. Oh, they're targeting the Ghalta, and I don't like that. Yeah, as expected. Ghalta never lives. That's just a fact. Skarrgan Hellkite, huh? That's certainly pretty cool. So if we attack, can I somehow generate 9 mana? I mean, yes, here, but I think we're going to drop this with the +1/+1 counter and then attack with everything. And depending how they block, I can either ping everything with Skarrgan Hellkite. Okay. That is absolutely fine, killing the Taser Call-Off. And yes, the human died, but we still have a 1/1 for the Lovestruck Beast. And also the human is not too valuable, because Return of the Wild Speaker is only for non-human creatures. Okay. Seal away onto the Lovestruck Beast, I believe? Yeah, makes sense. Because Radha can just be played again. I have a land. And there is the land. So I could draw 5. they still don't have mana open for the Pitiless Pontiff. Attack with everything. And I can double ping with the Skarrgan Hellkite as well. Do I have lethal if I play Return of the Wild Speaker? Yes, I do. So my humans get ++. Yep, and that is GG. Good game. Okay, so we're finished with the games, and I really enjoyed them. I think Grand Warlord Radha makes for a pretty interesting playstyle, and you don't have that many decks that utilize the second main phase as much as this deck does. Also, you have to think quite far ahead and how you manage your mana, what cards you play in what order, and I think it's really cool to play and has a high skill ceiling. It's a bit of a shame that we didn't utilize all the little interaction in this deck, and we didn't draw cards like Stone Cold Serpent or Burning Tree Emissary at all in our games, because those can make really nice starts, and Stone Cold Serpent is a perfect curve filler for a deck, but also super nice when you attack with 5 creatures, have 1 mana open, and just drop a 6/6 at the end of your combat step, or in the second main phase, or rather say. And also Gallia is pretty neat when you can do something like, let's say, Gilded Goose on 1, Ornithopter on 1, and then Gallia on 2, attack with your 2/0/2s, but still get the draw trigger, and then for turn 3 you can use the Goose to play Radha and just go out of control, essentially. I also would have liked to obviously draw Embercleave or Ghalta a bit more, but it happens. I think this is it for the deck tech. You could also, if you want to take your own spin at the deck, you could take it a bit more aggressive with Cutting Guardian Project, Beast Whisper, and Great Henge. I think this may or may not be correct. At least Great Henge is pretty great in the deck. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing, dropping a like and comment, and please, if you have any improvements for me, how I can improve my videos and whatnot, please tell me that, and I will read all of your comments, and I will see you soon.